Good morning, I'm Jasmine Anderson. Investigation over. Former Suffolk Police Commissioner Rodney Harrison will face no action in the probe into his timesheets. The Suffolk DA announced the end of the investigation whether Harrison falsified timesheets to get a larger payout. Harrison's 2-year stint as Suffolk's top cop ended last month. Family and friends continue to mourn the Plainedge high school student killed in a crash. A wake will be held tomorrow for 17-year-old Dylan Nuccio of Farmingdale. His funeral will be Saturday. He was killed Tuesday morning in North Massapequa when his 2019 BMW left the road and crashed into trees off the Seaford Oyster Bay Expressway.
This is a tragic end to a beautiful soul, a happy child that just got dealt some really rough hands in his life. And hopefully we could just remember him as the beautiful, young, bright star that he was about to be.
Nuccio was driving home for lunch when the crash happened. Plainedge high school students are now not permitted to leave for lunch or free periods until further notice. History in North Hempstead. Christine Liu was sworn in as the town's first Asian American council member.
According to the best of my ability. Congratulations.
Liu called the appointment surreal yesterday and said she was proud to bring another strong Asian voice to the community. She was sworn in by Queens Congresswoman Grace Ming, the first Asian American to represent New York. United Healthcare has dumped Mount Sinai. Amid pay rate disputes, Mount Sinai South, Nassau, and 5 other Sinai facilities will no longer receive commercial coverage. The move could potentially affect 16,000 Long Islanders. Private plan holders began losing coverage January 1st. Self-insured plans will be removed February 29th. All aboard, you could soon be able to board an Amtrak train here on Long Island and take it to D.C. Amtrak plans to study the potential route using a $500,000 Federal Railroad Administration grant. The route aims to offer round trips 3 times a day with stops in Ronkonkoma and Hicksville and destinations to D.C., Philadelphia, and Baltimore. Clever Devices is expanding on Long Island. The software developer assists commuters with catching buses and trains. It's now adding an additional 50 jobs to its Woodbury headquarters. It's part of a deal with the state. The company pledged to invest $5.7 million in the area in exchange for 46 kilowatts from the State Power Authority's Recharge New York program. A new wind farm off the coast of Long Beach may not be happening. Equinor and BP ended their agreement for the Empire Wind 2 project. The companies blamed higher than expected construction cost. They have until January 25th to decide if they want to revive the project. North Shore Land Alliance has a historic place to call home. The Millneck nonprofit focused on land conservation has officially completed restoration of an 18th century tavern house. The new headquarters is located on the Humes Preserve. The Alliance worked to maintain the facade of the building while bringing the interior into the 21st century.
On the outside, the house still looks like it did, 100 years ago. But on the inside, we've tried to make it light and bright, but also, giving a nod to history.
The $1.2 million project was mainly funded by grants from the state and various foundations. Stock up for a possible snowstorm. Long Islanders are getting ready today for what could be the first flakes of the year. Hardware stores seeing a spike in people coming in for shovels, snow blowers, and ice melt. This is Costello's Ace Hardware in Bethpage. The National Weather Service says there is a low probability that Long Island will get 2 to 4 inches of accumulating snow or sleet Saturday evening into Sunday. So let's talk about weather. Checking out your hyperlocal forecast. Cloudy today, highs around 42 degrees. Tonight we're very chilly, lows in the 20s. Tomorrow, sunny with a high around 36 degrees, so not too warm there. Here's a look at your futurecast. This is what we're tracking. Winter storm could arrive Saturday evening, as we just mentioned. You'll see a mix of rain and snow. Look at your 7-day forecast coming up.
Long Island weather is brought to you by Home Tax Saver, PTRC Incorporated.
Out with the old, help those in need as you clean out your space for the new year. Elisa DiStefano has a story you'll see only in Newsday.
Things you no longer need can help our neighbors in need.
Donate books in good condition to the book fairies.
Books that are sitting on people's shelves that they don't know what to do with, and they don't want to, you don't want to throw them in the garbage because they're so important, and we put them in the hands of our neighbors in need.
From adult books to baby board books to children's books.
They all look brand new.
Many of the books are brand new. We have incredible donations given to us.
Bring your books here to their Freeport Book Bank, remote drop sites across Long Island, or schedule a pickup.
And if you have baby items you're no longer using, bring it here to Baby Essentials of Long Island.
At the Bethpage Warehouse, they accept anything new or gently used, including toys, clothing, and blankets.
First and foremost, the most important thing is pack and place. The reason why is that babies need a safe place to sleep.
You could schedule a drop-off time or a pickup from your home or business.
Everything gets sterilized, everything gets washed, and when someone has a need, they get delivered directly to their home.
They also distribute formula and diapers.
This is basically what happens with the leftover diapers. We just repackage them, label it with what it is, and what we'll do is we'll try to give them brand new diapers, and we'll add on, this is probably $25 worth of diapers, so why throw them out? You would really be blown away with the need that's out there.
And for just about anything else you'd like to donate, bring it here to the boutique at the end.
They collect new or gently used children's, women's, and men's clothing, coats, shoes, and new toys.
They even accept blankets and items for the home.
You could drop off your donations drive-through style here in Hempstead.
Nothing is sold here. Everything is for free. It just comes in for free, it goes out for free, and we're fortunate that people are willing to support that.
Elisa DiStefano, NewsdayTV.
Read more about where to donate on Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box. After 40 years in Plainview, the jewelry studio has closed up shop. It's a story you'll see only in Newsday.
In 1979, we started with a little tiny shop on Old Country Road that was connected to a haircutting salon. And then we came here about 8 years ago. So we've been in Plainview for about 40 years total. We've got to meet a lot of people, and we became part of a lot of people's history over years. But it's time to turn the page and do something else. You know, we've accomplished making jewelry for a long time. We decided to work together on trying to create photography and jewelry connecting together. And what we did was we experimented with all kinds of lasers to try to recreate his photography on gold. We decided that we were going to do something that was called mixed pics, quite a bit of his famous photographs, and reproduce them on metal, and then created different frames for either male or females. They were all limited editions. The most they were made with 20 of each item. Both were signed by Mick and myself, and they were sold all over the world.
There's always something artistically designed that I find that you're not going to find anywhere else. He's made about probably 50% of all my jewelry that I own, and I own a lot of jewelry.
Possibly opening up a small shop where we can do by appointment only for design work, and as well to, continue with my artwork. Primarily, I think I would miss seeing their reaction to the things we've made after going through consulting and making models and creating things that fit their lifestyle, and being part of their history, their family history.
Read more about the jewelry studio on Newsday.com. Just click Get More below the Newsday TV video box. It's Friday Eve, and here's what's up on Long Island. Disney on Ice is coming back to Long Island. Discover what it means to be a hero as Mickey Mouse and other Disney friends get together for Find Your Hero. It's today through Sunday at the UBS Arena at Belmont Park. See Bad Fish in Wantagh. The performance features a tribute to the Californian rock band Sublime. It's tomorrow night at Mulcahy's Pub and Concert Hall. See The Goonies back on the big screen. You can see a screening of Steven Spielberg's cult classic about a group of kids who try to stay one step ahead of a family of bumbling bad guys. It's Sunday at the Cinema Arts Center in Huntington. For mission info and more events, click Get More below the Newsday TV video box on our homepage.
My goal is to entertain, but also to let you into places where the fans can't go. I want to take the readers inside the locker room, inside the heads of the athletes.
Newsday, covering Long Island like no one else can.
I'm Jasmine Anderson. Thank you so much for watching. We'll leave you with a look at your hyperlocal 7-day forecast.